It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see this team's bruising running back. He's the NFL's ultimate red zone back and your leader in rushing touchdowns. Who knows what we're in store for here? Coming up
What better
next.
way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome to another entertaining matchup, folks. Kate Scott, Brock Heward on the call in this one. Brock, a couple of running backs down on the field who can really take over their offenses when they get in the groove.
And I think that's going to be the ultimate goal of both of these offenses, right? I mean, there's just no confusion about it. They want to get their bell cow in that groove and get them going. Find that rhythm where they're ripping off chunk yardage run after run and then just keep on feeding that beast. In a game like this, whichever offense can get that rhythm and run game going first is likely going to be your winner.
Time for teams to start making moves towards the postseason. Here we go in Week 11. Khalif Raymond to return it. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So the Lions take the field for their first drive. And leading them out in his 9th NFL season, they experienced a real resurgence last year. It's Jared Goff.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing right here he's got to play some clean ball.
They send the tight end in motion. Goff taking it right to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
First give on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This offense may want to try and disguise their run a little bit. I don't know if it's the O-lineman's stance. I don't know if it's a cadence. I don't know what it is, but after 2 straight plays going backwards, this defense is all over them.
Gotta figure out this third down here. Shotgun snap here to Goff. His first throw is an interception. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah, exciting for one side. That would be the defense. Demoralizing for the other side as an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate. In this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth, who's going to respond next?
So out comes their offense for its first possession of the game. And we'll get a chance to see someone still in the early stages of their career, this third-year QB.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
They'll run here on first down. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
Holding offense.
A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And
Still
now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Airing it out on first down. Throw left side, complete. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. Give him 4 on that play, so now they've got 2nd and goal. Another chance for him. And he runs it across. Touchdown! These guys get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. For the offense, you gotta love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Lions and Jahmyr Gibbs back out on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Gibbs now from the gun. Breaks the tackle, still going. Off to the races, middle of the field. There it is, touchdown Detroit. The Lions get it down to a single point. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Point after up and good from Bates. And the Lions tie this game 7-7. Fox now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Here's 2nd and 7. Big catch made, and he got both feet in. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. How about a big hitter, 30, 40 yards there and a new set of downs?
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
What a spot for a big play, huh, Brock? It has him well into the red zone now with 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense. Carter runs it in for the touchdown. These guys have taken the first quarter lead. Well, this is the continuation of one of the greatest scoring seasons in recent memory, Brock. For the first time since 2006, we've got a running back who's reached 20 touchdowns in a single season. Setting up to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And these guys take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. And after they reach the end zone, they'll kick it off and turn things over to the defense. Here's Raymond on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The offense headed out now for Detroit. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibbs. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Receiver in motion going left. 2nd and 15. He got it along the sideline, but just couldn't bring it in within the field of play. That's incomplete, so we've got 3rd down. From the gun, Goff. Caught by the open man. Reaches the 40. At the 20. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the touchdown. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Lions tie things up at 14. Fox now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. The visitors returning their offense in this running back to the field. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
2nd and 8. It is caught left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 2nd down. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Second and 10 now. That lines up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. This has the makings of a shootout, a lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of one. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Welcome back. We're all set to start the second. Offense already out to resume its drive. They're looking at 3rd and still 10 here. From midfield now. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And that hit right at the 10. Somehow, though, got a wicked bounce and makes it into the end zone for a touchback. The Lions and wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown getting set for their next drive. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air. So expect some tighter coverage this time around. Brushes him off with ease. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. Off play action, Goff. Into the hands of Gibbs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
2nd and 6 now. Dumped off to his running back. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that gives the Lions the first. Throwing again, it's Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 44-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. And the struggle's seeping into the ground game now as he's held up at the line. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. So after getting that pass away, he's in some visible discomfort. Training staff out now to see how serious it may be. On comes Jack Fox to handle the 4th down punt for the Lions. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The visitors back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And as we work our way through November, you see here, he's the leader league-wide right now in rushing touchdowns. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. Hauled in left side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll give him a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. He's going to throw this one. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Punt team on the field. Deep for the Lions, Khalif Raymond. And this one skips out of bounds and will be marked inside the 30. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. Goff on 1st and 10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks. Rotate your personnel. Throw in some wrinkles. And once again, go hit that quarterback.
Another try following the sack. Short pass brought in. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down beyond the marker. So a 1st down for them as we've hit the 2-minute warning. Shotgun snap here to go. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I could hear it. I could hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did, wasted no time in getting that sack.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Gets it quickly to St. Brown. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Goff on 3rd. Dumps it off to his running back. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Back to throw on 1st and 10. He beams one deep right side. And this won't be caught. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. He's loaded another one up. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. No luck finding his receiver that time. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
He's back to throw. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick, knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes, and if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. We've arrived at halftime here in Detroit. The Lions defending their building. They've got the lead at the break. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started down at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. And it's the Raiders who have the lead in that one. Gardner Minshew has thrown a touchdown pass. Another game of interest in the AFC East has us checking in on the Patriots at home in Foxborough. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting LA Rams. It's the rookie, Drake May, with 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou to check on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And they lead the visiting Browns in that one at halftime. Chris Olave with a touchdown reception from Derek Carr. In the first half, it was the veteran quarterback Jared Goff who had command of the offense. He's got a touchdown pass on the ledger as his guys were able to build a double-digit lead. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins. These two teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. Here's a return from the 7. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Visitors, and this running back headed back out for a new series. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air, following the pick six. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. Nearly an interception on that play. So 2nd down coming up. They're going play action. The pass falls incomplete, but was there a reason for it? We see a flag out there.
Receiver downfield.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. So things getting a bit tougher following that penalty. We've got 2nd and 15. Throwing now from the gun. He's throwing deep to the left side. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Here he is on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He arrived as the ball did to break things up. So that brings up 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. No return on that punt. And the Lions will go on offense. First down throw from Goff. Couldn't bring it in over the middle, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. 6 yards to pick up there. That's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Goff now on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. First punt win 45 yards. This looks considerably further. And the coverage team is there as he fields it. So almost nothing on that return before he stopped. 58 yards on the punt there. And they'll get ready to go on offense. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. He's dropping back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. He'll throw it. He throws a bullet deep to the right. They connect on the deep shot. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They go play action on first. Finds him on the crossing route. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
If only every completion could get that kind of result. That's good enough to knock a defense flat on its back.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. Carter has the touchdown. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating.
Look at you.
And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
PAT effort coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And his guys cut it to a field goal game.
Visitors 21.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. The Lions offense returning to the field. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. On 1st down, it's Gibbs. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
From the 32. This is complete to Patrick. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
From the gun, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Brings up 4th down.
Punting unit out now. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Juke the defender. Tried getting creative, but the coverage team read it all the way. This return loses yards. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be their football. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he'll get it up to the 44. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives them the 1st. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Brought in right side. And he's got it up to midfield and into Lions territory. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, there's going to be mountaintops. Just like pitchers don't have all their stuff every time out, well, when you do and you're electric, it's sure fun to play.
From the 48. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Pass play now. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
You know, ball skills are not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
And he's brought down before the return gets far. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And it's going to be their football coming up. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On first down, it's Goff. Catch made left side by Laporta. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
That's good for the Lions.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. Escapes a defender. And he'll be brought down after getting to the 47-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Goff setting to throw. St. Brown's got it. Complete. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. From the 39. Got Williams, and it's complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's Lions ball as they try to keep that lead and close. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Coming right is Gibbs. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense to the line for second down.
A loss of 2 brings up second and 12.
Motioning the tight end now. Second and 12 behind the sticks. Finds Laporta.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Looking to throw on third and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's a money down. And nice to...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Brings up second and 17 at the 27-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Now we'll fire one up. Big gain downfield. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. And he sails that one over the end zone.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Shotgun snap here to Goff. Cut near the goal line. And he'll go down shy the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw as you're about to get smacked.
On third and goal, Goff. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
An important attempt coming up here for Jake Bates. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
Another drive coming up for this offense. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Blown back gets the handoff. Has a hole left, room to run. Is into the end zone, touchdown. These guys bring the game back to level. Oh, baby, he got loose, and after a few steps, there was nothing they could do to stop him. That, Brock, is the definition of a home run play.
You know, and when you go to draft, sign, or trade for a skill guy, you want him to have that kind of threat, that kind of breakaway speed. You don't always have to be a 4-3 guy on the track. You just have to be a guy that once you get in that open field, there is nobody, and I mean nobody in the building that was going to catch him.
That one right down the middle. And these guys take the lead on that successful kick. They put a touchdown on the board, and now they'll send it away. Here's Raymond on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Lions get ready to return to the field. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he's brought down for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. He's back to throw. Patrick with the catch. Takes out a one-stop. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Goff on 1st and 10. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, this has been flawless, really, from every side, Kate. In order to get to double-digit sacks, it requires a tremendous amount of work leading up to this game, but then ultimately the execution of everybody. This has been the acronym of team. Together, everyone achieves more, and more is 10 sacks.
Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down. Back to throw it. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be 4th down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. Back out runs their offense. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. All right, here we go, 2nd down. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. These guys clinging to a 1-point lead. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Another carry for him. And he's down into the red zone. This run gets to the 18. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. Here he is to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's in. Touchdown. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
That one splits the uprights. And his guys grow their lead to 8. Now after the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition can do. Here's Raymond on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. To throw. He stays caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game. Laporta with the grab. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And they bring him down after the pick and decent return. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on 4th and that kind of distance. And an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming. And it's one thing to know it. It's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
This offense running out for a new series, led by their running back. That defensive stand might have been the final effort needed to seal away the victory, Brock, but can't quite take off the pads just yet. Offense has to finish this one out.
Yeah, a few things here, Kate, to keep in mind, right? You got to slow the game down as a quarterback. Take every second off the clock. If you're handling the ball, you guard it with your life, and you make sure your defense doesn't come on the field again. They just did their job. Now you got to do yours.
They They give it to him again. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their third. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. A touchdown will put this one to bed. A few shots at it here, starting with 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Give him just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal. Back to the well again. And he will score. And with almost no time left, that should clinch the win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And these guys lead by 15 now.
42, Lions 27.
Following the touchdown, they'll kick it back and see what the opposition has in store. Here's Raymond on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got 1st down from the 31. And he could have a free play here. This one won't be reeled in, but they had that green light to take the shot, and they did. Looked like somebody on the defense jumped the snap. Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So something to be proud of, Brock, as they come away with the win. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. A nice showing here from our winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.